I hate zombie children so much. So much. Okay, now it's getting a little annoying. So, we've whiffed how many times in a row, even against fat zombies? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 swings in a row. 1 or 2 of them against the child zombie, but, I mean, missing that often against a fat zombie is ridiculous. At the time, we didn't have too many negatives going on. Now we've got stamina depleting, we've got pain starting to wrap up, so we're getting slower and slower. We're bleeding in 2 locations. We've done moderate damage to this, but it's going to take at least 2 more hits unless I get a really heavy critical. Yeah, this is annoying as hell. Still not enough. Oh, alright. Run. Close the door. Now we got the problem from before where I don't want to lead them directly back to where I'm based. But unfortunately, I got nothing else that's going to distract them. Yeah, the only thing that matters is the first movement onto the space. You can stand on a space as long as you want without any incurrence of any negatives. But once you step into a windowsill, you don't pay anything extra from then forward. It's only when you initially step onto the space. That's why you have to move them onto this, or move to a position, they step in, you take advantage, then you relocate to a new position that they have to step into, then you take advantage, and so on. Doesn't matter once they're in that space. After that, they don't pay any extra cost. So my concern now, we've added a dog to the mix. That's also one that's going to be hard for me to hit with this axe. So this is getting to be pretty bad with the damage we've taken, the pain level we're at, and our ability to hit further. We've now got at least 3 enemies. I'm going to transfer back over to their house. We'll be able to put 2 windows and a door between us and the stairs, and we're going to hope that's enough to keep them from following me all the way over there. It's going to depend a bit on how quickly they break this door down. I don't think it's going to take them long. Can't close from that side. That's going to prevent line of sight, but not going to prevent scent trail. Back to walk mode. And that was a different window. Down into the basements. And let's wait over here. We'll get some more bandages going on. I think the bleeding thing is still set way too high. Everything, I mean, every goddamn hit seems to make you bleed. I mean, they're mostly blunt damage. They're just swinging their arms around and hitting you with their arms and their fists and stuff. But it seems like any tap, no matter from what source, no matter how severe, no matter what their supposed stats are, causes bleeding. Which is really annoying. I mean, you got to carry 14 million adhesive bandages around with you, or just ignore blood loss. And it's kind of annoying. I wish they would dial it down a little bit with how often you end up bleeding. I think it's kind of set ridiculously common right now. Okay, safe mode on, and we're just going to see what comes to visit. We'll wait over here. Got our stamina back. Smash down another aspirin. Whatever effect that will have. We got cold in addition to the pain while we're down here in the basement, because I don't have clothing yet that will take care of things. Still haven't found any light gloves. Can I make light gloves? Ooh, I can make light gloves. I just need to get the needle and tear apart one of the sheets that I brought down. We can do that. Let's get that done. Activate that candle. Make a wooden needle. And here they are. Oops, I can't turn that off because if I do, multiple rounds are going to go by. Zombie is very lightly damaged. He could be the first of many coming to visit me here in the basement. They heard my candle flickering. Or once again, I was yodeling while I craft. I'm famous for, you know, yodeling at the top of my lungs while I'm crafting in a basement. I'd have to step. I don't want to actually have him step on the space where all my stuff is. Sometimes they break some things. I guess I'm just going to swing for the moment. If I see a second thing show up, it's going to get really ugly in here. 42, huh? Swept him again. Climbs to his feet. I like 42/42s. Gulp. Did we finish crafting? We got interrupted. Yeah, we got interrupted. Work on craft in progress. Alright, so far he's been the only curious George. Or Georgina. Do I have any thread? I don't think, other than the strings I've brought down. Let's disassemble. Oh, a long string. Then disassemble. Whoops, wrong key. Then disassemble a short string. And we'll do one more of those. That gets me thread. Reload the wooden needle. And then how long for the gloves? Oh, I haven't disassembled the sheets yet. That right there. Midnight, 12:40. This takes a while. Alright, pair of light gloves. Make me some light gloves. Ooh, my God, this is going to take a while. Stop making me light gloves. Holy crap, that's taking a while. How long does it take? I didn't really look. I'm used to it being really quick. 6 hours! Oh my goodness. It definitely didn't used to take 6 hours. Wow. Alright, we're going to wait on that one. I can't let the entire nighttime cycle go by. Just to get me some gloves. Candle off. Oops, should have finished evaluating my books real fast. Alright, so there's our new list. Mechanics to 3. We've got, oh dang it, So Awesome was only the tailoring to 1. I thought it was the tailoring to 3 one. I always forget that one. Keep the spare battery. Ditch the jug. And I don't need to be carrying all the candles. Alright, we're back down to mildly tired. If we pop upstairs and wait a few minutes, the cold debuff will go away. 212. Not good. Not good. Lucky swing. More cookies. Yeah. So if you have a choice, do not build your base or set your base up directly across from a park. Just don't do it. Bad tactics. Don't do it. I did it because, you know, I'm me. I'm crazy. Don't do it. You'll deal with this for a long time. Alright, temperature's fine. The cold debuff's just about gone, so we're only down 5% for the pain. Have to wait that out because we haven't found any better painkiller. We're mostly done looking through that other house, aren't we? I didn't get to those, which not super important, and I didn't get into this bedroom. But I also left multiple zombies over there. So, what to do? Could go west to try to take a look at this house temporarily. We're tired, so we got to take that into consideration. The hope, the goal, is to stay awake until like noon, if not maybe 10 or 11 a.m. Then sleep. That way we sleep the day away, and then we can do our creeping around at night again. I have no benefit to doing things during the daylight right now. I would just instantly get swarmed under and have to run for it or jump in the vehicle and take off. So managing our progress while minimizing the danger is the key. Can't get anything useful there. We got houses on these other corners we could try to creep to check out some stuff. Maybe get some better clothes for warmth and books and gear. My hoped for goal was to get over to that house, but given what is in the area, I don't know how likely that's going to be. And we left that big horde over here when we ran through and then ducked down, so they could be spread out all over this area, making getting over there almost impossible, and getting back again cleanly really unlikely too. So I have to trade my hit points and ability right now for the time we've got. Dark. I don't want to go back into that house to the right immediately. Too many enemies there. Let's sneak back to the left, see if we hear anybody or see anybody over this way. Oh, man. I may have to go get the bat after all. I'm not using the I'm not using the axe for the prying ability as much. And the sheer number of kids is starting to freak me out. Well, let's do yet another adhesive bandage. That's the fun part of the game. Pressing use adhesive bandage 400 times in one evening. I really don't want to let any of the bars go into the yellow. So we've got half a bar left on head and torso, which are the most important body locations. If the legs go into the yellow, we start getting very big slowdowns occur on our character movement, so that's super dangerous. Arms, I kind of wish the arms would get hit, but we got those arm guards on, that's why they've got the least damage. Oh, there we go, the gloves I was making. Light gloves. I guess we'll just ignore those gloves I was crafting. What else we got? Kilt, underwear, socks, sheath, shirt, sweater. Our head. The only other thing, I need survival to make a balaclava. We'll keep looking. More light gloves. Finding clothing for the head is actually tough. There's not too many things you can find to warm the head location. This is a pretty big house. Door is locked. Oh, you're tiring out. Oh, crap. We're moderately weary. That is really bad. Love it. Prying that door open kicked us over into moderately weary. Knit scarf! Unfortunately, that is not... Yeah, that's mouth only. And, we're gonna take it anyway. We will loosen it so it doesn't completely restrict our breathing. But yeah. You can find items for the mouth, scarves and such, but head warmth is a little tougher. No curtains on the window. What are you people thinking? Whoa! That's a few more books than I was expecting to see. Unfortunately, it's, I believe, all for fun books. Yeah. What do we got? More aspirin. Really need something a little stronger, please. I should be crouching my way through to minimize my noise. So many light gloves now. There's that back scabbard again. Football armor. I still can't bring myself to wear football armor. That rigid 35 torso encumbrance for 45% coverage. I just can't get myself to put that stuff on. Just not gonna happen. Well, there are reasons to crouch. I am crouching currently because it's incredibly critical with the sheer number of zombies in this area that I be quiet. So I'm trying to creep around these houses because time is not a consideration I'm overly concerned about right now, but noise amount is. So I'm crouching. I did it a little bit during the daylight when I needed to not get seen at a distance, and I'm doing it now for the benefit to the sound that it generates. So crouching has always had the same effects. It hasn't changed any. It's just only situationally useful. So I pick the times that I choose to actually do it. Hey, look at that. More adhesive bandages we can slap on. Some poor man antibiotics, which we'll never need. And yet more aspirin. Come on, give me some codeine. Give me some tramadol. Give me something with some strength. Don't care. The motorcycle armor sounds appropriate. Poor fit currently. We'd have to get a fair amount of tailoring skill to refit it, but 95% coverage, 28 encumbrance isn't awesome, but for the protection values. So I'm gonna keep looking. Tell you what, we'll grab both of those for the moment because I'm not carrying anything else. I reserve the right to change my mind and ditch them. I'm really worried about the moderately tired, though. That means any action I perform other than moving is going to cost a whole lot more action movement points. So do not ignore this weary status. I wish that it actually gave a numeric information on the severity level, because it's literally a doubling factor for each level of weariness beyond, I think, the lightly weary. So you got to be extremely cautious about this. If I tried to smash something normally and it cost me 100 movement points, for example, as the weariness levels escalate, it would cost me 200, 400, 800, 17 bazillion. So be super cautious about this weariness level. And when you start to see it, be aware that any action other than movement is going to cost way more than you think, and zombies are going to look like they get like 5 extra moves every time you try to do something. So, be cautious. I think it's weird that weariness has no connection to the movement system. I'm assuming there's a reason for that, or they're trying to avoid some kind of a conflict or some kind of a problem, because it's stupid to me that you could be dead exhausted and any action is 5 times more expensive, but you can sprint with no consequence. Crap. That's exactly the kind of thing I don't want. I don't want to fight right now, damn it. I don't want to fight. This house was supposed to be empty. Bad zombie. Let's see how many action points a swing costs me here. So 260. 260 to swing the axe. So, moves per attack is supposed to be 139. Swinging that one time cost me 260. That's basically 2.5 rounds that the zombie got to do things. I'm assuming he spent all his movement moving onto that space. Yeah. So, if I do this again from this position, he's probably going to get a couple of swings if I don't flat out kill him with the next swing. So this could hurt. Ouch. We hit him, but we got hit anyway. And he grabbed me. And we didn't manage to kill him. Dang it. Alright. So, be aware. That's a thing, and it will get you killed very, very quickly if you're not paying attention to it. This looks like a low-tech version of Project Zomboid. The funny thing is, this thing is about 50 times more complicated and has about 100 times more depth than Project Zomboid. The absolute only thing Project Zomboid has going for it over this is, you know, the graphics. Don't mind me. Drop my cap. People play Project Zomboid multiplayer? Alright, I'll give you that one. It has multiplayer. I'm sure there are other things. I just find it funny when people that only know Project Zomboid see Cataclysm and then go, what is this silly tile-based game? Yes, it is a tile-based game using old-style retro-type roguelike tile graphics. But it's one of those types of games that is crazy, crazy deep and complicated compared to most other games. Alright, we're backing off. I can't keep creeping around. The weariness system is going to force us to creep back to our basement. We'll have to call that an end for the nightly sojourn to try to improve ourselves before dawn. Oh god. This is about the thing that is my nightmare right here. Weary while trying to fight child zombies with an axe. Oh, this is so deceptively bad. This is very, very bad. One single child zombie in my way between us and freedom. I could back off because movement's not affected. I could back off, circle around, go out another way and lose the child zombie. I think that's the safer move. So that's what we're going to do. I got stamina to burn. Let's not try to fight a child zombie while weary with an axe. It's a terrible matchup. Just really bad. For all the reasons I've been talking about recently. They dodge too much, they're too small and hard to hit. We're slow to attack to begin with. And that child zombie is going to get like 2 attacks for every one of mine at a minimum right now. And would put a serious hurt on us. So let's back away, close the door, and we're going to go out a different window. Hope that child zombie doesn't reorient down this way. I don't want to try to pry the window because we have a chance of breaking it. Alright, that was the much smarter play given the circumstances. I think too many of the new players, they get into the mindset, or they start in the mindset, zombie smash! They have the Hulk mentality where they have to kill every single thing that shows up. That will absolutely get you wrecked. So, if you're under that mentality, you're going to get wrecked. You're going to get wrecked regularly. Choose your fights, learn the mechanics, understand the mechanics, and don't be afraid to run away. Brave Sir Robin is my hero, so I have absolutely no compunction about running away and living to fight another day. Okay, let's drop a few things. We picked up a lot of stuff, including some cookies and some Pop-Tarts. AKA Toastums. For you folks that are watching that have never seen the game before, it is a brutally difficult game initially, and the control scheme is very complicated initially. So just be aware, it's very much worth the effort, but it will take some effort. So just know that going in. Lots and lots of videos over on my YouTube channel. I do a lot of tutorial and instruction and helping stuff for the game. So if you're curious or stuck or need some help, feel free to hit me up on my Discord or watch a few videos over on my YouTube channel. I think we're going to have some corn. Let's go suck some clean water out of the water heater in the corner over here. Alright, we are hydrated and satisfied. Nobody has followed us down into the basement yet, so that's good. Get a candle going, and I've already checked out all of our books. We don't have a lot we can read currently, unfortunately. Mechanics to 3 is going to take us a couple of days, probably, given the sporadic, fitful nature our reading is going to be. Food handling, I'm not too concerned about. Fab, we need. Unfortunately, our book requires us to get to 3. Tailoring 2, we can get to. That won't be a problem with basic raw materials. And then we can read the book to get us up to, I think, 5 with that one. I'm going to try to focus on as much found gear as I can, given the changes to tailoring and the proficiency system and all that kind of stuff. But that's going to take some effort. So our food and water are taken care of. We don't need much, and like I said, there's tons and tons of food around, so I'm not concerned about our food or water situation. I do need to slap some bandages on, and we don't have a ton of standard bandages. Well, we definitely need to take care of those. Excuse me. Yep. It's the way the damage system works. It does a check per item per layer, and there will be times where damage will pass through outer layers into interior layers. So if you're wearing survivor armor, for example, but you're wearing your silk boxer shorts, the damage might be enough to penetrate the survivor armor, but survivor armor is of a material type that is very unlikely to be damaged, so when it makes the percentage roll against the survivor armor to see if it takes damage and is degraded, it'll most often not get damaged, so it's in fine condition, but then any additional damage passes through to the next layer, and if that's your boxer shorts, they're made of silk, they're very likely to get damaged from anything that comes through, and so perfectly normal. The way that process works. Otherwise, you'd be repairing stuff all the damn time. Okay, so we're going to slap on, I think, medical gauze. We got 5 medical gauze. That'll work. I don't need to put anything in my arms, so we will eat our medical gauze, because that's simpler. Slap that on the most important 2, and on the legs. They're the backup most important. And we're also going to put antiseptic on... we'll do all the parts as well. Alright, so we have bandaging effects, and we have disinfectant effects. That's interesting. Torso, head, left, right, arm, left, right, I assume leg. When did I bandage? Oh, these must be adhesive bandages that I did earlier. There's no distinction between the full bandage and the adhesive bandage to stop bleeding. Alright, whatever. That maximizes our healing, gives separate bonuses for the antiseptic as well as the bandaging. So we've got average effects because of our level 1. I keep calling it first aid, but it's now called... whatever it's called. Where did it go? Healthcare. It's called healthcare now. If the enemies you're trying are too strong for you, you shouldn't be fighting them. Avoidance. Avoidance, avoidance, avoidance. Pick your fights, pick your times, maneuver, lure people away from the places you want to get to, flip flashlights on and off in the dark to relocate zombies. There's all sorts of things you can do, and you'll see me do them in this challenge. I did this challenge specifically so people could see how to survive in a megacity. So we have this massive megacity, and I've done this lots of times before, but this is kind of a new player perspective, new player difficulty level example of how to survive in a megacity. So Things won't always go exactly as you're seeing here, but I'm trying to get across the general strategies and talk about the things you need to be considering and how to plan ahead and how to maneuver appropriately, how to maintain your stamina, what fights to take, what fights not to take. That's the kind of stuff that I think newer players struggle with once they get past the where are the buttons and what do they do stage, and how to advance. So you'll see me do it. You got to do certain things at certain times, and just playing the game and learning and getting killed and not doing it again and getting killed and doing it again and getting killed is just part of the way the game goes, and you get better the more you do it. I know more about the game, and I'm better at the game than most people because I've died more than all of you people. I've died more than probably 80% of the entire population of Cataclysm players at this point. I've died an awful lot. Hopefully in fun and entertaining ways. I'm usually laughing when I'm getting killed, so it's all good. I think at this point I don't want to sleep. I talked earlier about the day-night cycle, and I don't want to sleep yet. I want to keep reading or doing things until later in the morning, like 10 a.m., then sleep. So we sleep the entire daytime away, and then we have the full night period to creep around and do whatever we're going to do. We do run the risk of somebody coming down in the basement with me, so there is still that possibility. So let's just read for a while. Hopefully we don't go dead tired before we get to the time period that I want. We'll do... I think I'm going to go straight into mechanics. We need to get mechanics 1 to get seatbelts out of vehicles for the string benefits. Not that we're having much string problem here in the residential areas, but that'll simplify things. Plus, if we can get to 3, that'll solve most of the mechanical problems we might need to fix early vehicles. Get them running and getting them moved so we can relocate. If I can get a series of junker vehicles that all I do is just run up and down the neighborhood streets running zombies over, and then going out and pulping them in the evening when it's dark, that would help cut down on the sheer quantity of zombies in the local area as well. So that's another thing we might try to do, because we got a lot of zombies in the area, and that's not going to change. So we got a lot of work ahead of us. So let's just go ahead and read, and we'll see if anybody comes down to visit. As I mentioned, my character has a tendency to yodel loudly while he reads. Hey, see? See? I swear. Oh, man. Every time I get in one of these situations and I show this example, it just makes me laugh. So I've been down here for a while. There's absolutely no chance there is a scent cloud upstairs. There's no noise going on. I'm just standing in place with a candle, reading a book. And as soon as I do, zombies come to investigate my yodeling and my smashing my foot on the ground while I'm reading and whatever other thing I'm doing that actually gets their attention to actually come into the house and then come down the stairs and then come after me. Stop reading, yes. I've got this stupid axe in my hands again. I need to ditch this while I'm down in the basement. Let's drop the axe. That's a free action because it's in my hands. Then I am going to run to get up onto that. Then I'm going to grab the bat and wield it. Then I'm going to get hit and immediately bleed because all the zombie children have really incredibly sharp fingernails and talons. Oh, you bastard zombie child. Then we're going to try to smack it in the head. That's 3 swings, 3 misses. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, people wonder why I say I hate zombie children. I hate them so much. They are so tough compared to the standard zombies. So tough. I'd rather take 3 standard zombies than a single child zombie. Every single time I would take 3 zombies, 3 standard zombies, in this kind of early game fight with no skills. What are we up to? Like 12? Finally got a hit in on like swing 13 with my +3 chance or +3 to hit baseball bat. That supposedly got the much better opportunity. Are we still weary? We are lightly weary, so we managed to drop our weariness a little, so we're not paying that really, really extreme cost. Still not dead. I need one more hit. I'm amazed she only hit me that first time so far. Hey, our melee skill increased to 1. Now it'll be easy, right? Nope, more bleeding. More bleeding. Oh, man. Help. Let's shift the fire axe over a space and then drag these corpses kind of out of the way. Okay, let's get back to yodeling. Do I care about the blood loss? I guess I kind of do. I got enough adhesive bandages that we should probably take care of it. But yeah, I hate child zombies so much. Back to reading. How far did we get? 23? Alright. See? Here we go again. We're back to this nonsense. Non-stop interrupts from zombies that should have no idea I'm down here. Absolutely no game mechanic reason that they should keep just, you know, totally randomly deciding to wander into the house that I've cleared multiple times and then come straight down the stairs. Oh man, I hate it when this starts happening, because it just doesn't seem to stop when it does happen. I don't have it happen all the time, but this is the type of circumstance where it starts driving me berserk pretty quickly. I can't really use much in the way of terrain to my advantage down here against this kind of a fight, so I need to move. I need to move like over here instead so I can back up and use the bench. Let's go ahead and use the stamina I've got. We'll back off, go over here and use the bench. So much for getting some healing done. This is going to be the unending trickle of child zombies that have decided to come down here. Yeah, I honestly don't know if it's the reading action is just really loud or what allows or has this as a consequence. It does bother me sometimes when this happens. We're not really making it very far in this, are we? More bandages. Let's put a save in here just in case I rage. That bear traps when you read? Got a bit of a, you know, a lockup going on. Hey, there it goes, finally. We'll see how many times it happens. So it's now 3:41. A little bit of time has gone by. But yeah, I wasn't really kidding when I was talking about the yodeling earlier. I have these issues where there's just absolutely no reason why they should be wandering into the house and wandering down the stairs after me. And I get these sections of time where this kind of thing happens. We got pretty good healing that went on there. Most of the other body parts, our head took new damage, so I actually need to confirm. So we've got a chilly head. Still bandaged, it's still disinfected, so we're still getting the healing benefit. 7:30, still not late enough. I need to go a little longer. Let's go ahead and have some more cookies. Yeah, we'll have some cookies. Only benefit to the zombie children coming down is they tend to bring you cookies and candy. And back to reading. Here we go again. Stop reading, yes. Oh, firefighter zombie. Ooh, well, at least they send somebody different down. Alright, we're still going to use the bench. Hopefully it's just one person. One hit, critical, 2 bars of damage. Uh-oh, he got a grab on me. I'm going to try to break the grab. It's going to take me several more swings. So we broke the grab. Let's go back up here and use the bench again. So I'm forcing him to move on to the difficult terrain, which costs him movement action points, and then I'm relocating. One more swing will do it. I'll stand and swing this time. Oh, I thought one more would do it. There we go. Did you bring me anything fun? You brought me a water cannon. That's kind of funny. So he got me the almost full turnout gear. We got the turnout coat and trousers, the fire gauntlets, the helmet. We only got the socks, though. We didn't get the flame-resistant suit or gloves. And a dust mask. I can't believe he was lugging around a water cannon. 54-pound, 19-volume water cannon. Where were you storing that 19-pound or 19-liter water cannon? I want to know, was it in the turnout coat, the trousers? What exactly did you have that water cannon in there, Mr. Zombie? We'll leave that stuff up there for now. All right, that's what, four visitors so far? I forget. You kept it in the wallet? Yeah, that's probably true. See, Rich? I didn't really pay attention. $1 bills. Hey, he's got a few 20s. It's mostly $1 bills and a few 20s. A cash card, a discount gas card, food place card. Unload. Stylish. Oh, great. That gave me everything. Crap, I did that wrong. We have the cash card. There we go. Ditch all of that crap. I don't care about any of that crap. Okay, back to studying mechanics while waiting for the next undead visitor. Oh man, I laugh so I don't cry. Sling pack, much else. Hey there, Pelgrin. Thanks much for the Prime sub. See, imagine what's going to happen when I try to sleep. I'm going to be constantly getting nibbled on every time I try to go to sleep. Alright, we're done reading. We got our mechanics to 69%. That's as far as we're going to try to take it for now. Yeah, reading's going to be fun. Or, I mean, sleeping's going to be a great time. Candle off. Hopefully it's my yodeling while reading that's attracting them and they'll leave me alone while I sleep. Let's have... nothing's going to rot anytime soon. We'll have one fruit leather, a toastum, and a cookie. And we'll, you know, fill our bladder before we go to sleep. That's always a good idea. And we're going to try to bundle up in our blanket here and have a nice night. We should apply new bandaging. My last medical gauze. So, if you're new to the game, do not sleep on the floor if you can avoid it. Always sleep, preferably, on a comfortable surface. A couch will do. That's what I've moved here, a sofa. And if you can, always try to grab a blanket and a pillow. It improves your comfort factor, meaning you can sleep easier. And the blanket will auto-regulate your temperature. So even if you're in an ice-cold basement, while you sleep, the blanket will regulate the temperature automatically, so you're not neither too hot nor too cold. So if you sleep just on a bare floor like this, A, it'll be hard to actually get to sleep, and B, if you have any temperature problems, you'll probably kill yourself, because you'll freeze to death, literally. So try to sleep on a comfortable spot, sofa, bed, things like that, and try to have a blanket and a pillow in the same space. And we'll see if we get nibbled on. See who comes to visit while we sleep. Some bitch. There's just no reason for this. How many of these are going to show up while I try to sleep? Alright, let's try to sleep again. I am not going to even bandage that. Who cares? Let it bleed. This is so bad. The later I get, the harder it is going to be back to sleep is another problem. We are grabbed. He is full strength. We're going to try to break the grab first. So we successfully broke the grab. We'll let him, oops, step up. Now I lost the advantage there. Damn it, he ripped my backpack. He brought us a military rucksack. We'd have to clean it up. We'll at least sort it out of the pile. Keep an eye on it. Don't mind the blood in my bed. I don't. What is that? 2, 3 interruptions so far? I've lost track already. And like I said, absolutely no reason these guys should be coming down here. There's no reason for it. It's impossible that these guys could have randomly moved down here without any other impetus. So, it annoys the hell out of me when this starts happening. Come on. And now, this blind guy, this blind brainless zombie, found his way into the basement, found his way to my body where I was sleeping, but now can't find his way one space further to attack me. So much bullcrap. That is some bullcrap there. Nothing fun, nothing fun, nothing fun. Alright, we are still technically tired. Let's go back and have another, some cookies, and I'll leave the drinks alone. I'm gonna have to go ahead and pick up some more food when we're up and about later. Assuming we live that long and I don't go into berserker rage from the constant interruptions. It's only 1:40 in the afternoon. Smell the calmness of the living? I don't know. All I can tell you is it's really damn annoying when this cycle happens. If you could do anything about it, if there's any realistic way of understanding something that was causing it, it'd be fine. But there's no reason for it. There's no noise. There's no smell going up above the stairs. There shouldn't be in the house to begin with. Nothing should be attracting them to the house. It's just kind of a mess that happens on occasion. The AAA guide and some orange juice. Which AAA guide is it, though? Is it the special AAA guide or the not special AAA guide? Let's find out. Flashlight, read. It is the not special AAA guide. Oh well. Furniture around the stairs? Maybe. The zombies don't quite use stairs the way the characters do. They kind of do a little bit of weird teleporting thing, so I don't know that actually physically blocking the stairs would have any effect to this kind of a problem, because they don't operate under the same movement structure that the player does in regards to Z levels. So I'd have to do a lot of testing, and it's hard to get this kind of a situation to show up at a time when I would want to test it. So, hit points are working their way back up, despite the constant interruptions. We're at almost 1600, almost 4 o'clock, and we're still dead tired. Or we're still tired because of the constant interruptions. I can't get my REM sleep. There's nothing I can do about this. I mean, it's daylight. I don't want to peek my head up above the stairs in the daylight. I'm just going to keep trying to sleep. We'll take our incidental hit point upgrades and get some melee practice. Next up, it'll be like a shock zombie comes wandering downstairs to give me a hug. Hey there, Decayed Zombie who immediately grabs me in my sleep. Failed to break, failed to break, failed to break, failed to break. Finally broke. So the Decayed Zombie, what you would think would be one of the lightest, easiest, weakest zombies in the game, grabbed me and kept me for quite a long time. A duster, nothing much added to that. We got rid of the tired status, but it's not going to be gone for long because we haven't really gotten that much sleep. I didn't bring any cough syrup to make me tired. I don't want to exercise to make me tired. 6 o'clock. If I start reading now until dark, watch what'll happen is we'll get tired right as the sun goes down when I want to be out and about doing stuff. Oh, this is... We'll try one more time. I don't think I'll be able to get to sleep, though. Well, never mind. Zombie dog showed up. A heavily damaged zombie dog. Who I'm going to have a hard time hitting because they're zombie dogs. How's my gear doing? Good thing we got some spare backpacks because this one's getting hammered pretty good. I haven't found a leather backpack yet, which is the thing I like, I prefer. I'll have to swap that out. So I didn't even really get to try to sleep that time. Yeah, we're not sleeping. We're just wasting time. Alright, zombies were successful in keeping us awake most of the night. So we're gonna get tired again pretty quick. We have no effects but a tiny bit of pain. No issues with weariness at the moment. Go ahead and wear the not heavily damaged backpack. Unload the current one. And then drop it. Set this one priority 10. Start the day with some orange juice, nice Pop-Tart or Toast-'em, and some fruit leather. And we'll go sip from the water heater some more. How much we got left? 26 still. No crisis there. All in all, I mean, the interruptions were bad. It is going to affect our we're going to get tired again fairly quickly. We should be able to get enough done in the evening. If we don't get tired now before the evening occurs. We'll see if we continue to get interrupted here while we do some quiet time reading. Damn it. The answer is yes, we will continue to get interrupted. Time to go back up to the bench. The bench of zombie child destruction. That one must have been damaged as well. Brought me some chocolate candy. And some eclipse glasses. That's interesting. Yeah, we'll take those. For players wondering why we'll take those, it's because eclipse glasses can sub in for welding glasses. They have the glare protection. But instead of looking at the sun with them, we will be we'll weld with them. So right here has level 3 glare protection. So hopefully we eventually can find a garage and get welding gear and acetylene torches and that. And probably in that same garage we'll get welding glare protection. But there's a chance we wouldn't, so it's good to have this handy. We don't need to wear it or anything, we just need it to be nearby so we get the benefit. I have nothing to read. I dropped my book, did I? $2,200 is when I usually get moving. Oh, another visitor. Come on. Keep forgetting to check the health of the zombie before I start swinging. So far, most of these have been zombies that died and got back up again. Non-pulped versions, of course. But you can see it's steady. It's not stopping. They just keep coming. So we clear the entire area. Oh, SWAT zombie. Full strength SWAT zombie. That's different. That guy's gonna take some effort. So 9 damage. We're gonna do the relocate and force him onto rough terrain thing. Get away. Get away. Oof, he's got a lot of hit points. He's got pretty good armor. The bat's actually pretty good about getting through the armor. It's got an okay ability to do that. It's just gonna take a lot of swings. If it's just him and he doesn't hit me too often, we'll be okay. If anybody else shows up, things could get ugly. Yeah, we're gonna be bleeding all over the damn place by the time we drop this guy at this low damage level. There's a crit for 19, that'll help. I need more of those. Crit for 10. So much for our wonderful looking health bars. Did you at least bring me something fun? Yes. Yes, he brought me a 50 caliber. Well, that's worth the damage. I'll take that for a little bit of hit points. A 50 caliber anti-materiel rifle made by Accuracy International with high accuracy for long range target and high fire rate. This weapon is still being used by Greek National Guard. That's pretty funny. At least he made it worth the while. I can't carry that with the baseball bat unless it's strapped, which that's +3. It probably has a strap. No, it doesn't. It's got the muzzle brake, the rifle scope, and the bipod. So, muzzle brake, rifle scope, bipod. That's what this +3 means at the end, by the way. Plus and a number indicates how many mods or modifications it has. So we got 3 mods on it. None of them are a strap. I'm not even sure you can strap this thing. Yeah, maybe we can test it later. Yeah, that's kind of hilarious. How about we bash the hell out of him, and we drag the 50 cal south. Heavy duty flashlight. I don't really care on that. Riot helmet. Riot helmet's not bad. Got it cleaned up. Not full strength currently, but go ahead and move that as well. That's pretty funny. I love it. I go to activate the bandage, and that's when the bleeding stops. 2124. I'm not sure it's still dark enough yet. Just go ahead and turn the light off, though. That's funny, though. 50 cal. SWAT zombie brings me a 50 cal. What's in the wallet? I don't know. I don't really care. $10 bills. That's what's in the wallet. 1 cash card worth 159. I don't know of a way to get a particular item out of the wallet without picking it up. So I can't take the 1 cash card out of there, I don't believe. Because if I do the unload command, it takes everything out, which is how I did it last time. I don't think I can reach in there and grab the 1 particular thing out of the wallet and add it to my inventory. without picking the wallet up or adding all of those items to my inventory. So if I grab the wallet, then I can go to it and unload. Ah, crap. Yeah, that does the same thing. I didn't even need to pick it up. However, I don't need too many cash cards. They're pretty limited in their usefulness. I think I'm done trying to read. The insert command lets you take stuff out again? So we got 3 rounds of 50 caliber BMG in the rifle there. So very limited usefulness, but there are a few things that we could take advantage of that. As mentioned in chat, I definitely would need or want ear protection. But for example, if I wanted or needed to get into the hunting supply store, I could fire the 50 cal at the door. Doesn't always go down in one shot, but usually within a couple of shots you can take down metal doors. Or walls, depending on the wall composition. So it's a great door entry or door creation device. Insert it into another container. I'd still have to pick it up first. I wouldn't be able to do the insert command without picking it up. So, however, I don't really care. It's not that big a deal. Okay, well, it's gonna be dark soon. I'm just gonna wait here 30 minutes. We'll see if anybody else shows up. 2200. Peek. Nobody, and it's dark. Cool. Have some bread, a toastum, a fruit leather, and a candy. We'll take care of our belly. And we're tired. Exactly what I said was gonna happen. As soon as it got dark, I got tired. You sumbitch zombies. That is so annoying. Well, what we are going to do now is we're going to stop for the night. So, just hit the 6-hour point. That's it for me this evening. Thanks everybody for watching. Really appreciate it. I will be back to continue this particular challenge on Monday. We'll do Cataclysm on Monday as normal. And this weekend I'll probably be doing some more 7 Days to Die with the Mischief Maker mod so the viewers can mess with me. So hope to see you then. Have a great evening everybody. And stay safe out there.